Guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome new old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:42 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Sunday, January 1st.
Alexa, what's the weather like in Rochester?
Right now in Rochester, England, it's 9 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today's forecast is showers, with a high of 12 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Why are ghosts bad liars? Because you can see right through them.
Why are ghosts bad liars? Because you can see right through them. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. And I'm going to open a bottle of drink a bit later. So basically, I didn't do any videos yesterday, late afternoon and evening, because I was just relaxing indoors. I was messing around with the Zumba sticks, the Zumba fitness sticks, dancing to music most of the afternoon in my flat by myself. And here's Max with me. I'm alone in my flat this morning. Alexa, where am I?
You're at 7 Coys Road, Flat 5, Biggs Apartments in Rochester, Kent.
So I'm still in the same flat. I haven't moved. I'm not in Chatham with my mother. I'm here in my flat by myself with Max. Yesterday evening and afternoon was noisy, as you can imagine. The guy upstairs has got his kids over, so they're running across the ceiling, they're happy, they're dancing around. It was New Year's Eve. I had no plans to go out by myself and drink. I planned to stay indoors by myself, and I did most of the day. I didn't go out at lunchtime yesterday with Max because it was raining. And it had been a wet, damp, miserable day, New Year's Eve. It was just wet, damp, and you know what I mean. I didn't see the point of a little chihuahua being walked around the field in getting soaking wet anyway. So I made myself corned beef like hash for dinner, and I'd been okay, just relaxing. Later on in the evening, I got Happy New Year from my son on WhatsApp, the one that lives in London. I'd had a gift from my son that's in Gloucestershire from TikTok, a New Year's gift from TikTok, saying sometimes you have to say goodbye to things and get on with your life. That's what the TikTok gift said that my son sent me from Gloucestershire. The son in London said I probably won't be able to speak to you at midnight, so I'll say Happy New Year to you now. So I said, like, fair enough, okay. I was planning to stay up till midnight and watch Big Ben chime anyway, which I did do last night, by the way. Nobody spoiled my New Year's Eve, although they tried to, unknown persons. So, I took Max out, the usual walk, just after 7 p.m. in the pitch black and the murky, drizzly rain. And I walked a complete circuit around the field with fireworks going off by myself. There was nobody on the field at all, and the tide on the Rochester Riverside water was high, because you could hear the water rippling past and the waves, and the water was up here. I'm only saying that because it felt like someone was trying to make me depressed and unhappy with myself. I'd been texting a Phil, Philip, a Philip, off of Facebook, and they'd been calling me Nog Thing. N-O-G thing. They'd been calling me a nog thing. And I found it offensive, but I was talking to this Philip who kept saying nog thing. And of course there's eggnog so I assumed they meant that. And they were saying to me, you look nice, you know, the usual BS bullshit. And would I like them to come over? They wanted me to ask them to come over to my flat, and I said, no, I'm perfectly fine, I don't know you. I'm perfectly fine by myself. I don't invite strangers back to my flat. They could rip you off, take your bank cards behind your back, and God knows what else. I've already been scammed off Facebook and WhatsApp. So they kept pressurising me. Oh, I could just come over and sit on your sofa. I said, no thank you, I'm fine. At 11:27, someone sent me a gif of Laurel and Hardy. Me, Crystal, saying Happy New Year. I looked out the window because I heard fireworks, and there's a large lady at the end of Telemon Close, and a big black car with fat on it. Do you remember I did a video where that guy with that car with the fat number plate came up to me and accused me of filming his car, and I said I wasn't, and I wasn't. Well, 11:27, I get a gift of Laurel and Hardy, which is a fat bloke and a skinny bloke together, and the fat car number plate is parked outside that girl's at Telemon Close on the corner. And this Phil keeps texting me while this is going on. And I'm starting to feel bad about myself, and I don't want to. It's New Year, I want to be happy. I've had a happy day so far. Upstairs, the kids start scraping furniture. It sounds like they're throwing things, banging things across the ceiling, and being really extremely loud. I don't shout, I don't get upset. Someone is trying to pressurise me to get them to come into my flat. I say no. The noise is extremely unbearable, but I just sit here with the telly on and the music I'm listening to and ignore them. Because, I mean, what else can you do? It's New Year's Eve, everyone's going to get loud and a bit drunk and silly, so you just carry on with it. I wasn't cross. When it got towards midnight, I put the telly on and I watched Marilyn Monroe on the TV. You know, the blonde lady that committed suicide at 36. Well, they think she did, or may have done, with a sleeping pill overdose. Because Marilyn Monroe slept with the American president, didn't she? Or she was supposed to have. And they were auctioning off her to-do lists. And on this episode of Marilyn Monroe, right, there was a ginger-haired friend of hers. And she was old, of about 90, with ginger hair and wrinkles. And I watched that. And then I switched over to Big Ben, and during yesterday I'd been singing Cher's Believe. Do you believe in life after love? I was singing that in the flat with the Zumba stick. So when I turned over to watch Big Ben chime in, one of the songs that was playing was Cher's Believe. Do you believe in life after love? That was playing on there. Talk about feeling like somebody's watching you in your flat and listening. It was creepy. At 12 midnight, the only person that called me was my mother, Jennifer. No sons, no daughters, no other family members, just my mother, Jennifer, at 12 o'clock, telling me she loves me. I love you, she said. She said, have a good New Year, good health, a wealthy New Year. And I don't understand this. She said, I hope your head is better than last year's. What was that supposed to mean? She hopes my head is better than last year's. What I mean to say that is Jennifer is the one that's classed with schizophrenia, with paranoid delusions. There's nothing wrong with my head. So I don't know whether she was trying to make me angry because those kids were upstairs making a noise, because that was said last night at midnight before I went to bed. I hope your head is better than last year's Genestra. Anyway, she's rung again at 8:23 this morning. I can't have a lie-in because the kids are noisy upstairs, but I was allowed to go to have some sleep, and I woke up at 8 o'clock with one of those kids banging about loudly upstairs. So it's a good job I didn't get drunk, because I would have woken up with a headache this morning and a hangover with a load of noise going on. So she rings up this morning, repeats what she said last night, have a good new year with good health. And yeah, my head is okay this morning. I didn't go drinking last night, and no one's going to crack this egg. I haven't broken down, I haven't cried, and I haven't got upset. And I don't intend